Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cool.
Hello, welcome to Football Manager Pentagon Challenge. This is Season 5, Episode 3, and we are approaching the end of the season, and it's in our hands. There are 2 games left. Take a quick peek at the league table. We have 3 points clear ahead of Johor thanks to a couple of draws on their part. We've only lost 1 game, that was against Melika, but they've drawn 5. One of those was against us, so that has really helped us as we've only drawn 3. If we win this game, and so the Johor will be 3 points clear, but with a superior goal difference, and we will all but guarantee the title. If we draw and Johor win, then it will go down to the last game of the season, and if we win and Johor get anything other than a win, then we have won the title. There's a lot to get through, so I won't for the highlights of all the games. I'll just talk through them. The first game after the Adelaide United game, we bounced back with a 1-0 win. Nice and solid, just gets back into the groove, put it behind us. Nikita Pavlenko scored in the 54th minute. We then beat Melika 2-0, Harry Huda scoring twice, once in the 18th minute and once in the 91st minute. This is really where Harry Huda started to kick on. He's had a really good season since that point. I know I criticised him in the last episode, but he's really come back strong. We then beat league leaders at the time, Pahang. We beat them 4-2. This wasn't quite a tight game, but we came out strongly. We scored in the 19th, 60th and the 63rd minute. Fatu getting a hat-trick with an own goal in the 25th minute. He did pull 2 back late on, but I wasn't too worried. We were quite comfortable in this game. Played Parak. We managed to beat 2-0. Harry Huda getting 1 goal and Putra getting 1 in the 86th minute. Some nice late goals. Normally we get them early, but this time we're getting them quite late on. We then beat Kaching 2-0, 78th minute and a 95th minute. Another very late goal, but one that we needed to make it comfortable. And unfortunately, Quaid did get injured this game. He hasn't played another game since then, but we've still done well without him. We drew 1-1 with Johor, a penalty in the 43rd minute, but they equalised almost immediately after, just before half-time through Barafai. We beat Felder United 4-1, Harry Huda hat-trick, one of those being a penalty. 2 early goals, one in the 6th and one in the 11th minute, and another one coming in the 91st. Putra got one on the 27th. We then went on a winning streak. The next game was against Kelantan, who we beat 4-2. Harry Huda with a penalty early on, a 10th and a 89th minute goal, from Bernard Fatu, and a goal from Raheem in the 36th minute did the job for us. We beat bottom of the league Kuala Lumpur, who have since been relegated. We beat them 3-0, a 4th, a 10th and a 25th minute goal to put us 3-0 ahead. We did get a man sent off, but nothing happened following that. We beat Kedowa 4-1 to finish off a fully winning month. Barazat, Huda, Putra and Raheem all getting on the score sheet. Lots of different goal scorers. He did score one in the 70th minute, but wasn't too big of an issue. We've had a bit of a problem with conceding goals, and that's a bit worrying coming towards the crunch timing of the end of the season. But thankfully we were able to score a lot of goals. Raheem getting a hat-trick and the winner coming in the 82nd minute. We left it quite late. We did get a goal disallowed as well in the 90th minute, so this really could have hampered our title run, but you know what they say, champions find a way. We then played Terengganu, who we beat 2-1. Got Kong Ho 1 being sent off in the 91st minute, just after they had scored a goal to give us a little bit of a scare, but we had managed to hold on. And we needed a late winner from Harry Huda in the 87th minute. They gained a man down, which definitely helped us out there. There are lots of job vacancies. I've been rejected by Kaiser Chiefs, and I had an interview with the team that was meant to finish first in the Algerian league, but they did reject me. Still waiting to hear back from Orlando Pirates and ES Tunis in Tunisia, but I haven't heard anything back, and I applied quite a while ago. And the Tunisian league is about to start, so I have a feeling I'm not getting this job. They're still without a manager though, so it's kind of strange. There's no point in worrying about future jobs. There's no point in worrying about past matches, because all that matters is this one. We win, we've all but guaranteed the league. Not mathematically, we could have a humongous goal swing, but it's very unlikely. We probably will win the league. This is the team selection going in today. Isha in goal, Bujang, Mohamed, Kongho 1 and Razale in defence. Farizat and Pickering in the midfield. Raheem and Putra on the wings. Fatu and Harry Huda up top. Very early highlight. Would like to take the lead quite early on, settle the nerves. Huda tries to do it, he can't get the shot on target, he flicks it back for Putra. Absolutely fires home, that's his 50th goal for Pahang. This is my 200th game in charge as well, so it would be nice to win a title on the milestone. Throwing in the 30th minute, not much has happened since then. Hopefully we can grab a second to make this a bit more comfortable. It's going to be Parak on the attack, playing Salah on the midfield, who finds Nizar, who's quite open. He drives into the box. Good finish, 1-1. We're winning the league at that point as Johor were drawing, but back to 3 points, or 2 points now. Salah played a good ball through to Nizar. Nizar took it well in his stride. Fired it home. He should try to get a hand on it, but it wasn't good enough. I said to you that Johor like a late goal, and they have done so. The 89th minute, while they were down to 10 men, we only managed a 1-1 draw, which means it goes to the final game of the season. Could absolutely lose out here. We're playing Penang, who are fourth, who are fighting for that confederation. Oh no, they can't get it now, so they're not fighting for anything. Their position is settled, ours isn't. Really hope we can come up strong and do this. Alright, we're back for the final game of the season. Johor playing Kelantan, who are 10th. Very unlikely to draw or lose that game. We're playing Penang, where there's a chance we could draw or lose this game. So, really, pressure really is on us, but we're at home for it. Let's see what happens. I have had a job interview at Orlando Pirates. ES Tunis did turn me down. Even if I don't get the Orlando Pirate job, I think it still shows that, you know, I could get a pretty good job in South Africa. Oh, not South Africa, sorry, in the African continent to hopefully give me a good chance of really kicking on and start winning some continental trophies. Couple of changes. Isha is going to be in goal. We know that Bujang, Jabbar, Kongho 1, Tajideen in defence, Farazat and Pavlenko still in midfield. Fatu and Hashim are going to be on the wing this time, and Putra and Herihuda are going to be up top. Throwing just outside their box in the 30th minute, whipped in by Tajideen. Herihuda loses out on the header. Pavlenko picks it up on the edge of the box, plays it to Hashim. Knocks it to Pavlenko, who's going to hit it up to Fatua. It's struck by Putra, but it's disallowed. I think it was Fatua who was offside, as he seems to always be. Yeah, I think it was the flick on by Fatua that made him offside. Oh, Putra was offside as well, to be fair, even if Fatua didn't get a touch on the ball. Great start so far, though. Pass it to Hashim on the wing. 2 men on him, so he's going to struggle to do anything here, and it is blocked. Tajideen picks it up, though. Tajideen plays it to Pavlenko, takes a good touch. Can't find too much space. He has to give it back to Tajideen, who plays in Hashim. He takes a good touch to create space, and Huda finishes! Huda is the man. He puts us 1-0 up just before half time. We really have dominated this game. We do deserve the lead. I'm always nervous. You're always worried you're going to bottle it last game of the season. Huda steps up though. A good finish. Keeper should be doing a little bit better there. Sometimes you just got to appreciate true talent, and somehow Johor are losing. Ismail scoring for Kelantan. Maybe it's written in the stars, boys. Maybe we were meant to win this league 3 times in a row. Taken down very well by Chu. Poor pass by him and Fatua. Gonna look to hit them on the counter, sorry. He's tripped up and it's a red card. Something else goes in our favour here. And there we have it, league champions once again. You know how it works. It's kicked us out. It's very frustrating, but whatever, we'll move on. Johor did score a late equaliser, but didn't mean anything in the end. With 3 points clear, Herihuda with the only goal of the game. Dominated the stats, something like 24 shots to their 2, maybe. The sending off definitely helped make the ending a lot more comfortable. But I think we put in the hard work to make it comfortable for ourselves. But that is the 3rd league title in a row, 3 times in a row for Pahang. We've won it 8 times now, so only 5 times before us. Pahang board are happy with Super League win, of course they are. Let's hope I'm still around to win a double. Don't know if it's going to happen. We'll take a look at the Malaysian Super League. Herihuda did end up finishing top goal scorer somehow. I thought it would be Fatu after Herihuda's poor start, but Herihuda really kicked on. Fatu let off the goals a little bit. Herihuda finished as the top player once again. Fatu in 2nd, and that Rahim finished in 3rd. Who got the most assists? Putra got 7 assists, but he didn't get the most. That was a Selangor player, N. Fan Balan. Herihuda got the most player of the matches. Didn't win the most clean sheets, unfortunately. We have got the worst discipline record as well, so that's 2 records I'm leaving here in Malaysia. Going to be sad to leave. It really is going to be sad to leave. But hopefully there's one more trophy left in it. Take one last look at the Malaysian Hall of Fame. We didn't manage to overthrow Figueroa, and And I think even if we do win the League Cup, it's still not going to be enough. Still proud to be in second place, though I can't see myself being overtaken anytime soon. That's going to be the end of this episode. Maybe in the next one we'll have a new team, or maybe we'll be winning the League Cup for the third time in a row. Who knows? Even I don't know. It's exciting to see. We'll find out together. See you for the next one. Bye bye.